Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is Carolyn, and I am here, your host of this week's Weekly Mini. As you know, each week we deliver a bite-sized workshop on hot acro-related topics. Now, we are thrilled that you are here with us in the here and now, wherever you are. You can always reference any of our previously recorded weekly mini topics and more amazing content on our acrobatic arts channel on YouTube. So head there after this presentation, hit subscribe, and you'll find more amazing tips and content for your viewing and teaching pleasure. So we don't want you to miss any hot second of what we've got ready to present for you today. So make sure you're tuning in live whenever these come on. Oh, hold on. I think we have some tech issues here. Just a quick second. We are good. We have today a very special topic. And so we have aerial hoop instruction certification and how it works. We are so fortunate to have the Meaghan Wegg here to tell us more. So just give me a quick second. I want to queue up a video and give you a little backstory, a little origin story on Meaghan before we start. So I'm hoping here that tech is on my side. So just bear with me for a quick second. We got this. All right. So Meaghan studied aerial hoop and contortion at the National Circus School in Montreal. She was a featured artist performing and touring globally with Cirque du Soleil. Check her out in Quidam here on the video, as well as with Seven Fingers and other notable dance circus companies. She's produced her own shows with her husband, Tim. She's choreographed special events for Cirque. She has performed with Pink and Maroon 5, just to drop a few names. It's very impressive. She is highly respected and well known. She attracts students from around the world and is a sought after coach and highly recommended by Cirque du Soleil. Seriously, I could go on. We are so grateful that she is a part of acrobatic arts. She is the Australia, New Zealand, and Asia division manager for acrobatic arts. She's also the driving force behind acrobatic arts' aerial arts. And we are so grateful to have her here to share her knowledge and positivity with us. So Meaghan, welcome.
Thank you. It's so nice to see those videos. I miss all of that.
Well, we're so impressed with everything we see. And not only that, but how you've been able to take what you did on as a performer and now pay that forward and help others do the same or help create that in their own studios. So I've got a few questions for you because speaking of which, we talked about aerial arts, which is your brainchild. It's a passion of yours. Let's talk a little bit about that. Why aerial arts? Where did that all come from?
Yeah, so I graduated from the National Circus School in 2005, and I grew up just like all of our people watching at and dance studios, doing ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, acro. And so that was my people. And as soon as I graduated, so many teachers asked, Meaghan, can you guide me on how to teach hoop? So I did have my syllabus set up, and I had my own skills and my own background with what I would practice all the time. Safety was always a huge factor because I learned that at the National Circus School with rigging and everything, safety is huge. And people see things on YouTube and think they can just set it up at home and do it, but that's not how it should be. It's too risky. Your life is literally on the line when you're hanging on a hoop. You have to make sure you know what's above you before you even hang on it. So my passion was sharing safety first, and then sharing the basics of skills and strength. It's hard to hang upside down or even just hang off the ground. So I set up a step-by-step syllabus, easy to follow with great progressions, lots of spinning, and yeah, it's connected with acrobatic arts, and I'm excited, and it's growing nicely.
That's awesome. And for all of those good reasons, I know you and I have talked about this before, that there's so much out there. And, with dance television and Cirque du Soleil and social media and what you said, people seeing those images and wanting to replicate it. So what's great is that Aerial Arts you've created this syllabus that takes teachers through training and certification so that they can feel confident in the studio in teaching good form, good technique, and most of all, safety. So why don't we go through so everybody understands, because there's a couple steps that people have to take in order to get certified, what those steps look like, starting with, first of all, hoop theory. What's this course about?
Hoop theory was made to go online. So whether you're a first timer, beginner, never touched a hoop, know what a hoop is, or you have so much experience, everyone together will come online and have the theory side of the course. So we will train your eye, and you'll have a chance to take notes and ask all these questions online. It's 2 days, it's 3.5 hours each day. And there's a written exam and there's an interview, and you'll have a one-on-one interview with the course conductor. And it's great because you have the chance to ask all these questions and you get to see everything before you go in person and do the practical course.
Fantastic. So I was trying to share some screenshots from the video that we have of one of those online courses. But I think what's so valuable and that people may not know is what you've said, but also just to reiterate that hands-on opportunity, even from being at home on Zoom, you get that personal approach with an instructor. It's not just watching a video. It's not just one-sided, it's two-sided. There's other people participating and the experts are there with you, and you can ask questions and go through the whole process with somebody else, with the experts there to ask all of your questions too.
Yeah, it's great. And some people think, how can you possibly certify hoop online? It's not just that course, and that's where people go wrong or judge a book by its cover. They see this and they're like, no, that's awful. But it's amazing because we give you a chance on theory online to learn everything before even going in person and doing it practical. So I think it's great. And it gives everyone 2 days, 3.5 hours each to take notes and to ask all these questions.
That's fantastic. Awesome. So they get the fundamentals. They get a great understanding of what things should look like before they start to get really their hands involved, their bodies involved. And so there's that total focus on that theory side, which makes total sense. And then they move on to the practical course. So that hoop theory is fundamental. It's the prerequisite. Then they move on to the practical course, correct?
Yes, correct. And the practical course is also another amazing day. It's full on with hands-on. And I even like to get the teachers to try the primary level, like the very beginner, just to sit in the hoop or just to hang on the hoop so you actually can feel with your hands and your body the nice pain it gives you. Think of the beauty and not the pain. I have an aerial arts hurt section and I love it just to share that mind over matter technique that you need to go through with training hoop. The practical course, we go through every skill step by step. We even get a chance to let you to understand the carabiners, how to hook a carabiner the proper way, understanding the swivel, understanding hanging systems. So we'll show you how to hang the span set around a beam and on a pulley system. And we just give you a chance to do everything hands-on before you even go to your engineer and your rigger to talk to them about it.
That's awesome. And so very important that fundamentally, like with anything that you're starting teaching, that you understand it first and what it should look like so that if you're ever in a situation where it doesn't look right, I think that's part of it too, that you teach is that advocacy and that, not only the ability to cue and teach students well, but also to be able to advocate in the studio for safety or in performance for safety.
Yeah. I love it.
Awesome. Okay. So there is an advanced course, but teachers can get their certification after that preliminary theory course and then the practical course. Then they're certified. Is that correct?
Correct. They're certified and they can enter their students through exams. And I've entered my students 2 years in a row and they love it. It keeps them accountable. We have progress cards and they always have something to work on if I'm working with someone else. It's great. So they are definitely fully certified after Hoop Practical. And then the Advanced Hoop series is our pre-professional level series, and it works on building a routine, an artistic approach, and the higher level dynamic skills, working through your spin with a pumping force, with an upside down, up top killer split, with the, like, we put a few more layers on the hoop theory and practical.
It sounds so exciting. So lots to look forward to. And like you said, students get in on the exams once the teachers are certified, a certified studio. So that progression and fundamental approach sustains everybody, the teacher, the studio, and it creates that through line for the students as well. What do you think? Now, we talked a little bit about, I think you said at the beginning, some misconceptions about hoop or aerial arts that are out there that you would like an opportunity to debunk.
Yeah, so when we first started, I was getting questions even from Cirque du Soleil riggers, like, who are you? And I'm like, I can't believe we didn't cross paths. I'm Meaghan Wegg from Kidam, and I have put this amazing syllabus together to broadcast safety and a step-by-step process to avoid injuries and people following YouTube and just trying things. And then as soon as we chatted, they're like, whoa, this is legit. Thank you. So happy that you're putting something like this out there. So when people do ask, you will see that I'm very qualified and have lots of experience to be able to share this with you. And I'm super passionate about that. The other thing is, if people see an ad or something, and I'm going to call it hate mail or hate messages, it's just judging a book by its cover. And like I said earlier, how could you train hoop theory, or how could you train online hoop before even looking into it? So it's just judging a book by its cover, really seeing that the online process is to train your eye and go through the manual and go through everything before you go in person. So it's set up purposely for that, to give you a chance to have the online, to say hello to it.
So I was just thinking, the skepticism for all intents and purposes is important if you are a person looking for an aerial arts, a hoop arts program. And so if we were to give a suggestion to anybody who's looking at our program or any other program, what would be your top tips for that? What should people really be looking for? I know what we provide, and I know you have the answer for this, but what really should people be looking for when they're looking for a course?
When you're looking for a course, you definitely should make sure the person behind the course is credible, has their own experience. That's huge. A lot of other courses running aerial hoop are self-taught and they broadcast that. For me, that's very dangerous. Like I said, your life is on the line. There should be credibility, lots of research done with it, and I've put years of experience into this. The other thing is, we teach not just spinning or not just hanging. It's separated into balancing, postures, strength.
Hold on, I think we lost Meaghan. Meaghan, you'll have to come back. All right. So what I was going to tell you is that we have a beautiful app. It's the Aerial Arts app. We have a beautiful set of resources there for you, including the syllabus and examples and progressions through the syllabus that help yourself as a teacher and your students take things to the next level. After the broadcast today, I will link in several of these things that we talked about that we weren't able to show you, and we'll take it from there.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry.
I jumped back in because I saw that Meaghan's tech seems to have conked out on her a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry. We will have you. Is there anything you wanted to add? Because I was just wrapping up on the fact that we have we have the support with the app, but we also have the Facebook page as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I can actually show the app for a little bit here, and we'll see if Meaghan jumps back on. I know we're kind of coming to the close of our session here anyways, but I thought I'd just pop on and show you what an acrobatic arts app looks like, at least, because I don't have the aerial arts one here, but this is what our our apps look like. And through the magic of having this on here, we're able to see all of the levels and then see all of the skills in each level. So in the hoop theory and in the hoop practical portions of the courses, you can actually see all of the skills, and that's a super big help for teachers who are going through the program.
Absolutely.
Here comes Meaghan. I do see some questions in the comments. I don't know if you got to those yet or not. Did you?
No, but let's move on to those when we have Meaghan back here.
Perfect.
Meaghan, technology
Hi.
has been our friend today. Okay. So we did cover the app. We know that there's more resources, but there's some questions here. So let's answer those. Somebody from the UK says, Kelly Jane says, the theory course was great. Any idea when we can take the practical in the UK?
I would love to fly tomorrow to the UK, to be honest. We just got put in another lockdown, so I will get there as soon as I can. I travel every weekend. As soon as I can get there. I already started working on hosting studios. We're finding different spots all over UK and US. So as soon as we can, we'll get there.
Awesome. I hope that helps, Kelly Jane. The intention is there. Is the practical course, this is Celeste, is the practical course being offered anywhere else in Canada besides Ontario?
Yes, so I've started to research out west where we can have a hosting studio. So yes, we will be going as far as we can, everywhere.
That's what we like to hear. Roseanne, this is a compliment, I believe. I don't know that there's a question, but she says she loved the hoop theory course. It was so informative, and agree that it's a great way to learn about all the most important aspects of aerial hoop before diving into the practical part. So that's from a participant themselves.
Thank you.
And yes, absolutely. So if you have any other questions, we have Meaghan for just a moment longer. Meaghan, is there anything else that you wanted to add?
Well, when I was talking, I got cut off about what we teach and how it's different.
Yes.
I'm not sure how it finished, but I'll just continue. So we don't teach just how to hang or just how to spin. Strength is a huge component. Stability is a huge component. Understanding your shaping, your neutral hang, your hollow hang, and just your posture in general. Coming as a dancer, from acrobat to aerial, you get all three components with all of my years of experience put into one. And so you don't even have to think about it. It's already laid out for you. And I love it for my classes too. It's great.
Yeah. And I think that's the beautiful part, and why it fits so well with the aerial art or the acrobatic arts mindset as to how we prepare things and how we prepare teachers and give them that confidence to go out and do wild and wonderful things safely for their students. So Meaghan, I don't think there are any other questions, but most certainly people can feel free to add any further questions into the comment section of this post, and we're happy to respond to those. They can always reach out to us at acrobaticarts.com on our website, and we will respond to them there. Meaghan, thank you so much. And thank you, teachers, for joining us for this weekly mini. Now, to find out more about aerial arts and acrobatic arts, you can visit us at acrobaticarts.com. Find out more about our upcoming online theory courses and our upcoming practical courses. You can learn more about acrobatic arts in general at our website. Join us again next week. We will see you then. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Carolyn. We are out. Thank you so much.